This is an extraordinary moment and a blessing for the university here and all the students and staff for the university with the gracious presence, Honorable His Highness Dalai Lama ji. Sir, we would like to have from you a message for our students and how they can shape up their careers in the future.
Time always moving. Past is past. No possibility to change past. Only future, since not yet come. So, future depend on present. So, future, what kind of future is very much depend on present, our own sort of say action. So now I think whole history of this world, I think human being become most troublesome. Other animals, including tiger, were fearful, but they never create war.
Human beings too.
We human beings, I think on this planet, you see, a lot of killing. And particularly the previous century, First World War, Second World War, and including the use atomic bomb. And people, more sort of powerful weapon, more force, people consider, it is something strength. It is totally wrong. So old sort of way of thinking, concept, everything, you see, depend on military forces that now outdated. The problem always there. So the only way problem which we human being create or problem which exists among the humanity, the only way is through talk, through dialogue, not use weapon. So now we are at the beginning of 21st century. So we should think, you see, any problem must solve through dialogue. So usually I describe this century, in order to create peaceful century, this century should be century of dialogue.
So the student should also engage in dialogue.
Now, student is the future generation. So usually I make sort of distinction, generation of 20th century and the generation of 21st century. My generation belongs to 20th century, a lot of killing. Now, student of 21st century, now they have the responsibility whether create a peaceful, happy century or similar century, too much killing. So these young students, you have the real responsibility and you have the opportunity to see happy, peaceful world. So please, this young generation of 21st century should pay more attention for build happy world.
Happy world. So we thank you for opening up the Center of Excellence, which is one of its kind in this region at Chitkara University. How should students take it up and how should they get involved with that Center of Happiness?
I think firstly, education. I often is telling this brilliant human brain should combine with warm-heartedness. Then things become very positive, constructive. This intelligence combined with anger, fear, then more problem. So the younger generation this is actually the generation of 21st century. It's your own century. My century gone. So whether this century be happy century or troubled century, entirely up to the generation of 21st century. So please, you are a real sort of the source of hope. So please think and vision this world, this century should be happy, peaceful century. So like this university, I think already we're making some contribution regarding that. So I very much appreciate, and please take continuously. Thank you.
Thank you very much for all your blessings to the university and the students. It's our honor to receive you. Thank you so much. Thank you.